What is up? It's Chess Plays Gabe. You already know what's that? What? Oh, okay, one sec. Okay, fine, I'll be a little bit more clothed. But guys, it's late, okay? I just took a shower. I just wanted to relax, all right? I didn't want to put other clothes on. But you're welcome. This is day 121 of my Road to 2000. I'm doing this very, very late. It's about 11:50. I just came back from, honestly, one of the best days I've had in recent memory. Visited a friend for Memorial Day up in New Jersey and enjoyed nature, enjoyed just being away from people for a little bit. It was very, very nice, actually. You know, I do love it here, but it just reminded me how much sometimes you just need a break. But I love you guys and I love this series and I want to continue seeing the progression. So I'm going to play a game today. Hey guys, it's Chess Plays Gabe from the future. Hey, listen, I forgot to screen record this video again. Well, I tried to screen record it. Instead, I just took a freaking screenshot on my computer. I know, I'm a dumbass. But listen, guys, I didn't want to miss out on this content today. I think it's two really, really informative games, and I really wanted to share them with you guys. It is going to look a little bit different. I went in, I screen recorded again, and I just got, like, you know, the moves that I made, and the timer's probably not going to go down, which is, you know, whatever. It's 15-10 rapid, so you can deal with it. It's going to be a little bit weird, but it's going to be fine. It is what it is. I'm sorry, guys. I've had a long day, okay? It's been a great day, but it's been a long day. Anyways, I just want to get to the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Yeah, see you later. See ya. Bye-bye. See ya. We're going to play a game. And we're just going to hop right into it. That's enough of a preamble. We're going to hop into it against Lion ED05, 1725. From Argentina. They go ahead and play d4, which means we get to pull out c5. I haven't played against d4 in quite some time on this channel. And they go ahead and play some BS. I have no idea what this is. Do you want to like take with this pawn? All right, let's go here. And let's go ahead and just play knight f6, because if I played knight c6 immediately, they might push. I don't love that. So now I can actually go after the pawn. And you're gonna have to defend this way. Yeah, that's kind of awkward. I don't really know if this is any theory at all. And I don't think it is. I'm just gonna go ahead and play e6, plan on playing d5. Okay, they play that, which is very strange. I'm just gonna go ahead and continue with my plan, d5. I don't know if they plan on pushing this pawn in the future, or if they plan on going here and just making this weird, like, tent structure. That would be very strange. But, we're going to see what happens. I am, like, completely zen right now. I'm hoping that this game does not ruin that for me, but I feel like I should have probably immediately target this pawn and develop my bishop. Maybe even go queen c7. So bishop d7, queen c7, and maybe just target this pawn. Maybe they do defend this way. Allows me to jump in with my knight. And, maybe it doesn't allow it, but, you know, I think this seems like a solid developing move and something I should play. And then I'd probably castle kingside. I could even go here if they develop with the bishop. In fact, wait a minute. No, I think there was an idea before they moved this here of maybe even going here and then taking here, because after takes, and I win a bishop, or I win a rook, right? Now, there's no, obviously, like, my opponent wants me to take here and get forked, or take here and get forked, I guess. Taking here actually wouldn't get me forked, but I don't want to take this knight. There's absolutely no way I want to take this knight. I guess that's the reason they probably played f4 here, is to plant their knight right here, and maybe I should have seen that. But I think, honestly, if I just go something like queen c6 or queen b6, I don't know. I mean, I'm constantly having eyes on this pawn. I feel like that's not bad, but you know what? Let's just castle first, unless I'm walking into some kind of, like, weird attack here after castles and queen c2. Is that an idea? I mean, again, obviously, I don't want to. I don't really want to take with either of these. This would be way worse than this. If I take this way, it's. I mean, I don't know. I could just go here and destroy my pawn structure. I don't love that. But if I take with the knight, it's just a fork, so I can't do that. Let's go ahead and I think let's go ahead and castle. I don't think this is that much of a threat. In fact, this covers this square. So even after this, I don't think it's that bad. I don't think I even have to play g6. I can even play h6 potentially h6 in the future, just stopping from this pawn ever getting captured. Knight still defends. I mean, you can just pawn storm here. That's actually a very reasonable move. G4 is actually kind of nice because it stops this. Maybe that means I would have to take here. Not totally sure. But actually, yeah, G4 is protected two ways. Maybe I play H5 here. Do I play H5 stopping G4? That just seems kind of foolish of me. But I'm seeing H4 and it looks extremely nice. I mean, what am I supposed to do about it after this? I have to go back. The opponent just takes, and then they have this like already kind of a battery on my king here. And I don't love that. H5 though, after H5, couldn't they just play something like H3 and then G4? And then after takes, they open up this file. So maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I just don't want to do that. Maybe, in fact, maybe now's the time to play something like knight d7. Takes, I take with the queen. Maybe I play this to defend this square. But again, this queen's coming in. I don't love it, honestly, guys. I don't already love what's happening in my position. If I just go here, I feel like it's not as much of a threat. This could actually even be a poison pawn because, I don't know, stuff could happen. So, you know what? Maybe let's just go knight d7, just try to get rid of this. Although after this, then what? I take, because if they take with check, I go here. They go here. I can actually come here. No, I would just be checkmated. I would totally just be checkmated. So can't do that. Can't do that. But I feel like, okay, I actually have no idea what to play in this position. Wow. My opponent is kind of outplaying me, I feel like. Although after this, they don't have to take. If they go here, I have this check maybe. Just G3. And then what do? I take. Because I can't allow them to take. I mean, I could go here, then they could check me and not take the pawn. All right, fine. All right, let's play knight d7. I don't think it's that good of a move. Again, queen c2 looks just very, very nice, but maybe I just play h6. Yes, it's going to be a hook for my opponent, but if they do decide to play, okay, well, now they're definitely not going to play g4. I mean, that just completely seems counterintuitive now. So I don't win a pawn here, but I could just take. I could also play f6, but that seems really, really bad. f6 seems just like bad for so many reasons. I mean, I don't want to allow the knight to come. Maybe the knight could even sack here, and you'd be good. So I don't love that. I don't love that. But there's no other way to, like, you know, concretely say your knight is going goodbye. I mean, I could just take here. They take. I have to go here. And then it's just very cramped. I mean, I could go back, I guess. Yeah, maybe I have to go back. But I don't want to allow like this. That just looks terrible. I mean, I guess I could push, takes. So maybe after takes, I go back. That would allow the push, takes, and I take with the knight, and then or I could even take with the queen with check. All right, fair enough. Maybe that's not that bad. Maybe it's not that bad. If they take this way, though, I mean, that just seems extremely restrictive. Then do I play f6? And then after takes with the rook, takes with the queen. There's still these ideas, but you know what? I think I have to take the knight. Do I take it this way? I mean, I don't have to take the knight. All right. I keep saying these moves in these games like, oh, I think I have to do this. Maybe I don't have to do it. But I can't see a better way to get the knight out, and I don't like this knight at all. I think I'm going to take it. And then after, I think they're going to probably take this way. I think I just have to go back with the bishop. I could even go here, but that stops my queen from getting in, and I don't love that. But actually, after this is a multifaceted move because it defends this pawn and it also potentially prepares something like this in the future after f6. Because if they take, almost checkmate. They go here, I go check. They go here, I go check. Yeah, okay. So I think going back to c7 with my bishop actually makes a lot of sense. And then maybe f6 makes sense. If they go here first, honestly, yeah, okay. So they threaten checkmate. That's pretty valid. However, I can play this, but then they just have this, don't they? Ooh, that's not good. That is not good. So now I could play g3, but then they have this move. Or sorry, if I play g6, if I play g6, what then? Because g6 is just very weakening. They go here. If I go here, they can probably sack, and I'm probably cooked. Probably cooked. I obviously can't play that because I get checkmated. If I play this, they're like almost certainly going to sack. Takes. And then they have this check. Okay, so let's go through this. If h6 takes, if h6 takes and I don't take back, like, yeah, no, that's not good. There's no way. I mean, I have to take that pretty much. g4 check, queen g4 check. I go, where do I go? I go h8. That's like literally my only move. That is my only move is h8. And then they can come back, and am I just cooked? Am I just cooked? Okay, so wait a minute. So if I go h6, takes, check here. They go back here. Am I just cooked? No, I mean, I have a move, so I can go here. If they take, I go here, takes. No, it's not good. It's not good. So if I play g6, they come here, but at least I have a little bit of buffer to be able to play something like, no, I just don't know. I don't know. I think I kind of cooked myself. I mean, they have a connect 4 on this side of the board. I obviously can't play this immediately because checkmate. I mean, g6 seems freaking terrible, but so does h6. If I play f6, check here, that seems even worse. Takes, I just have to like lose 2 pawns, and my knight is, and my king is in the middle of the freaking board. That doesn't look good at all. That does not look good at all. So g6 here, can I go like here to potentially go here? Like maybe that's the idea. I'm just trying to play defense at this point. This is insane. I think I messed this up. g6, queen h6, knight e7. I think that's my only option. g6, queen h6, knight e7. And then, okay, arrows, stop, arrows, stop, arrows. Oh my God, arrows. Here. And then my opponent, my opponent can probably even sack here. Takes. Maybe not. I think it has to be g6. What else? You can come in with the bishop. I just move, I guess. That's my only option, right? I could also give up the bishop. The rook, I don't love that. I don't love that. But I just spent literally 3.5 minutes on that move. That was probably not this is a pretty critical position. My opponent has me on the ropes. But I have to make some decisions here on how I'm going to defend. If my knight comes here, and then they allow this, then after it takes, I think I have to take with the e-pawn, because I don't want to allow like my king to get, my king's already opened up, my king is definitely already opened up. Now, this is the idea to go here hitting the queen, so they're kind of compelled to take. Again, they don't have to. But I think I'm fending it off with knight e7. I think I'm fending it off with knight e7 and then knight f5. This is Yeah, and that's why it's bad. Because of that, yes. That is why it's bad. I could just continue defending with the queen, but if the after takes. So, okay, wait a minute. If I just go here, if I just don't freak out for a second, just don't freak out. Don't freak out. If I go here, right? They take, I take. Where's the attack? Where's the attack? Where did the attack go, buddy? I don't know. I feel like you can't really trade this off. So if I go here, what are you going to do? Try to stack? You're a little too late for that. You're a little too slow for that. So if I go here, are you going to sack? Takes? No? Oh my god, you could sack. No. If I go here and you go takes, I could take with the knight. That's crucial. Because if I took with the pawn, this is checkmate. Oh my god. Okay. I think I have to play queen d7. If I just get... I'm getting cooked. I already know I'm getting cooked here. Like, I already know I'm getting cooked here. But after takes, and then sack, I can take with this pawn. You can't take, so I would just take with the queen, and I think we're fine. But this is rough, man. Yes, okay, but now I go here, but then you just take. Oh, no, dude. Oh, my God, I just cooked myself. I'm literally cooked. Oh, my God, it's over. It's over. It's literally over. It is literally over. What the hell? I have nothing. I have nothing. It's over. It's over. It's over. After 15 moves, it's over. Oh my god. I have no defense. I have no defense. After here just takes. I just got completely cooked. Completely cooked. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have to resign. Oh my god. Look at this graph! Oh my god. 15 moves. 15 moves. Played with a 58.2%. My opponent played with a 90.2%. 2,300, 1,100. Oh my god. I got completely cooked. I played this so wrong. This is a huge mistake. Because of this, I was actually supposed to go the other way. I was supposed to play this move, inducing en passant, which is the best move, and then take with the rook and just try to make the attack fizzle out. That's the idea. But my opponent still has huge initiative here. Yeah, this is, wow, I really misplayed this. Really misplayed this. Oh my god. But wow, that was frickin' awful. I'm not even going to really look at that too much more. I completely messed that up. Let's try to play another game. See if we can get back up to 1,700, guys. Oh my god. Seems like I have good games, I have bad games, I have really nothing in between. We're playing against a French defense, and they played the Steiner, so I think I'm going to try to play my gambit here. I mean, and by my gambit, I mean it's really Will Taylor Chess's gambit. Shout out, Will. I mean, they let me play the gambit. Sometimes you get cooked here, sometimes you don't. And by you, I mean me, probably, usually. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. That was kind of rough. That was a little bit rough. I won't lie. Now, obviously, the threat here is this battery on the king. I've checkmated people here in 5 moves when they're just not ready for it, but it's pretty easy to avoid in general. But when the queen comes to here, usually I like to play this very flashy and unnecessary move, d4, which, I mean, is just the most tempting move to take en passant because it's en passant with check. How many times can you do that in the game of chess? Not a lot. So as a human, okay, so they go there instead. And, you know, there's a lot of opportunities here. I think knight c3 is the move, trying to go for knight e4. hitting the queen and also potentially opening this up. But I want to play knight c3 first. The idea being we're hitting this pawn. We're also potentially hitting this square. Actually, if the bishop comes out to here, I could even go here after, well, if the bishop comes out to here, sometimes I like to go here after takes. There's like many threats on the board from both directions, but it gets really dodgy, but sometimes it can be pretty fun. We shall see what my opponent decides to do here. I just don't know the theory enough to be playing this, to be honest. This is an extremely sharp line. They go there instead. They just go back. Very interesting. I mean, I could still go for this. What if they do this? I go here. If they push, that's a fork. But is there something there? Takes. No. I think now I can play d4, inducing en passant with check. They actually kind of ruined a tempo here by moving their queen back. They lost a tempo, I should say. And then after en passant check, I just moved my king to f1. And a lot of people think, oh my god, this is checkmate. But it's not. It's defended by the knight and the bishop and this knight. So, I mean, if my opponent doesn't see that in this time control, I'd be extremely surprised. However, I am going to play d4. And they just instantly, I mean, bro, it's every time. Wait a minute, I have mate in 2. Oh my god. They blundered mate in 2. No, there's no mate. There's no mate in the board. It's extremely dangerous, though. Extremely dangerous for me. Yeah, they just develop, which is certainly the best move in the position. Or one of the best moves, I should say. Now, I have this weird move. Bishop g5 after takes, I do go for the check. But my opponent goes here. If my opponent goes here, then I have this check. My opponent goes back. And I kind of have nothing in that case. And my queen is under attack. So, well, the thing is, after this, I do sacrifice a bishop, but I can easily just win a knight. But then the problem is this is open. You can go here. Well, you can't go there immediately. This pawn is probably going to push at some point. But you know what? Bishop g5 is fun. It also just loses to this, probably. No, but then I can take still. And then after takes, I still have this move. It undefends my bishop, but it attacks the queen. The queen maybe goes for something like, if they go for something like this, they just get forked. All right, you know what? It's probably, maybe, potentially a blunder, but I'm going to play bishop g5. I'm just going to play it, and we'll see what my opponent does. It's just, I mean, look, is it a good move? Probably not. Is it a fun move? Okay, they develop, but they also pin. Oh, wait a minute, they just blundered. Yeah, that's just a blunder. I just go here. I mean, unless I'm missing something crazy. They have this. Whoa. They do have that, but if I take... Actually, they do have this. What? I could also go here. Which again threatens this, but after this, maybe then I go for the check. No, I mean, this is the most forcing for sure. That forces them to go here. It has to be that, right? It has to be rook e1. I mean, they don't have to take. If they do take, it's probably still not like the worst position in the world. You do have a passed pawn on the third rank after 10 moves in the game. That's kind of insane. But look, at the end of the day, right. Okay. At the end of the day, your queen is pinned. They do have this move, though. I was just thinking about this move loses to this. But now I have this, takes. Or I even have takes. They have to take with the pawn. I also have this move now. Because they can't take, so then I take with check. Wait a minute. Okay. This is probably a mistake. This is why this gambit is so tricky. It's so tricky. because my opponent can mess up very, very easily. Takes here just seems like a completely winning move, because after takes, I just take the queen. They resign. Oh my god, I didn't even have to think about it. Guys, what was that? Okay, you know what they say, and by they I mean me, win or lose, it's time. Look at this graph! We're gonna look at this graph. You know what? 82.6% accuracy. My opponent did not play that well. I did have one mistake in the game, but played like a 2000, which I will take. I'm gonna see how I could do this even better. Let's run through it. Yeah, this is actually considered a book move, and I mean, look at that. It just gives black an instant, basically 1 point of advantage, because this is the best move. It's just to take the gambit, and these are all fine. But I was supposed to play d4 anyways. It's less attractive when I can't play it when it turns into a check, because it's just less alluring to my opponent to take with check. I mean, I think if here immediately, they're probably not going to take this like right off the bat. But yes, I get why it's the best move. It just kind of makes a claim to the center once again. And my opponent goes here, though, which then makes this even better, because this is just a mistake. You're really not supposed to take this pawn. But how do you not? Okay, fair enough. I guess this is the move. And then there's check. And then I'm supposed to just go here. Oh my god, I didn't even know about this theory. I mean, I didn't even know about this line. I thought this was great, because again, it's like, oh, that's mate. No, it's not. It's a big blunder. Big blunder. But no, I'm supposed to go here. That's really interesting. And then check. I'm just supposed to move my king anyways. And then they develop, and now I just have an advantage after this. I mean, look at this, guys. Wow. Crazy. And I'm supposed to sack. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. That is beautiful. Okay, I really need to know this for the future. Yeah. Bishop e3. Crazy move. And if here and they go here and I take, that's gotta be bad, right? Yeah, just check, and I just walk into too many attacks. Yeah. But just moving the king immediately apparently is not the move. Wow. I don't think I've seen that in a Will Taylor chess video. This is new to me. This is new to me. And after this is, yeah, I knew this is just a bad move. But they blunder because of this. And I mean, that's the threat that I didn't even really like think about until after I played the move, is that I'm threatening rook e1. I'm just threatening rook e1. And after I play this move, I mean, this is fine, but I would probably take, right? Taking is the best move in the position. They have to give up their knight. That's the best move, to give up the knight. If they go here, also kind of a blunder, because I just take. And after takes, I just go here. And then you're cooked. You're just kind of cooked, man. Just kind of cooked. Yeah, fair enough. That's not what happens in the game. They just end up resigning after this, and you know, I don't really blame them. I'm at plus 3.5. It is kind of a tough position. I think I would still play this out if I was black, but you know, different strokes for different folks. But that's really all there is to it for this game. I'm considering playing another one, but I'm kind of just considering going to bed. And if I'm even considering it, that's what I'm going to do, because I'm trying to take care of my mental health today. You know what I mean? It's been a really great rest day. Let's not ruin it with some tilting. And it wouldn't even be tilting, but you know what? I don't want to take the risk. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Can you tell I'm zen? I'm so zen right now. If you like this kind of content, please make sure to come back tomorrow, because I will be right here. This has been Chess Plays Gabe, the channel where I get jacked and play chess. I mean, that's pretty freaking cool, right, guys? No, this is the channel where I get absolutely demolished in chess, or sometimes possibly win. And in this case, both in very interesting fashion. We get to play actually 2 d4 games. Well, no, this isn't d4. This is just me playing e4, and they're playing the French defense, which I kind of enjoy when they play it this way. There's many other ways to play the French that I'm not very good at, but when they go for this gambit, it gets pretty difficult pretty quickly. But yeah, go do something fun tonight. It's already 12:28, so it is the morning. Go do something fun. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm going to go to bed. Peace out. Good night. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. See you. Bye-bye.